In this video we are going to discuss logarithm. In most of the exams we will encounter with the direct question regarding to logarithm, or we will get an indirect question related to logarithm. Maybe in some question you will get the concept of logarithm. So let's discuss what is logarithm and how to deal with it. And we can also say it log. Most of the people know it by this name. Suppose I am having a number which is positive real number, other than 1. Maybe it is 1, 2, 3 and whatever. And I am having a form of equation a to the power m is equals to x. To deal with this type of equation, I am going to use the concept of logarithm. I can write it as m is equals to log e x. It is my log form. How we'll get it? Let's discuss. Here I am having a value log x. Here the value is log x and a is my base. A is my base. And the value of log x to the base a is equals to m. It is my log form. Okay. There are various properties like let's discuss table numerical related to it. Suppose I am having 10 to the power 4, which is equals to this value, and in log form I am going to write it as log here 10 to the this value, which is equals to 4. It's a simple type to simplify or to clarify what is log and how to write these forms like this. Okay, we will solve various problems regarding logarithm. Let's discuss various property related to logarithm. After that, I am pretty sure that you will going to know what is log and how to deal with this topic. Properties. My first property is log e xy is equals to log e x plus log e y. When my base is this and I am getting two variables like x and y, we can split it into two forms like this, or maybe we are having a one form and we can split it into two factors, and after that we will split into two terms, first term and second term. Like suppose I am having example. Suppose I am having log base e and it is here as 6. I can split it into log a to multiply by 3, and according to this formula we will get log a 2 plus log a 3. This rule is valid only when base are same. My second property is log a x divided by y. I can write it as log a x minus log a y. The only difference is that here is positive sign and here is negative sign. Like we are having an example log a 6 by 5, so we can write it as log 6 minus log 5. It is also valid when base is same. There are two more important properties, like when both these values are same, like log base and this value is same, then it is equals to 1. And when we are having is 4 1, when we are having log a 1, it is equals to 0. When base is a and the value is 1, then we can write it as equals to 0. Okay, let's discuss other properties, and after that we are going to discuss various numerical which helps you to understand what is log. My fifth property is log a base a and x to the power p. In this case, here p goes to here, like p log a x. Okay. Then previously we discussed like this form is equals to this form, and by applying rule we can write it as this, and after applying log we get when we are having this value we write it as it equals to 3. Here the base is 10, so by this, when we are having this log form, this 3 will automatically goes here, and here the base is 10, so this value is this, and it will become 3 log 10 which is equals to 3. As we know, log a is equals to 1. I hope it's pretty clear to you. Our next property is, it is also an important property, like we are having this value, so we can convert it into this form. It's a base conversion property. Here base is a and here my base is x. And there is one more property, like when we are having log ax, I can write it as log bx divided by log ba. By introducing a new base, I can convert this form into this form. These are the different properties. These are the different properties which we are going to use in various numerical to solve the logarithm question. Remember one thing: when base is not mentioned, it's a star point. When base is not mentioned, take base is equals to 10. Okay, these are the various properties of logarithm which we are going to use in numerical. Now we are going to discuss various numerical which help us to understand the various properties. Now suppose I am having this value, I have to find the value of this log value. So what we have to do, that convert this form, we can write it as this form, and according to this law we get this answer. So I am going to change 3, move here, and we get this value. And as we know, our property is this, so I am going to write it as this value will become 1 and I'm going to write it as 3. Okay, in this, here we get one property, this is our another property. In my next question, maybe we will get some other properties while discussing the numerical. I am having this value 1 divided by 333. I can write it as this value as this value, or maybe it is written as this value will become this value, and by this property and this property we will get minus 3 into log 7 which is equals to 1, and we will get minus 3 as our answer. Okay, so let's discuss another one more thing. In the coming question we will get another type of property, like we are having our value 36 to the power log 6 4. I can write it as 6 to the power 2 log 6 4. Okay, and here this 2 will like this base 6, and this 2 will go here, the converse of this property, like we are having 2 here and we move to this way. So now this we can write it as 6 log 6 to 4 to the power 6, which is equals to 16. Suppose like we are having this value, so like it is our next property, like we are having this value a to the power log base a x, so we can write it as equals to x. So by this property we will get our answer as 16. It is our another property. Okay, let's discuss one more numerical to simplify other properties. We can write it as here, sorry, a to the power log a x is equals to x. Okay, I am having a numerical log 75 divided by 16 minus 2 log 5 by 9. I am going to rub the other side, plus log 32 divided by 343. In this we are getting some few properties also, like I can write it as log 75 divided by 16 minus, here according to the rule I will convert it like this. Here base, like base is not mentioned, so automatically we are taking here as 10 as our base. So by this we will get log, by property we will get log 25 divided by 81, and this value is log 32 243. Okay, this is our value. So when our base is same, so what we can do, like one thing, here is minus sign. What if I change this value and this value in reverse? Means value like it will like this minus log 81 divided by 25 to the power minus 1 plus log 32 divided by 343. This minus 1 will come here and we will get this value log 81 divided by 25 plus log 32 divided by 343. When, as we know, when base are same, these value would get multiplied like this. Log, base is my 10, 75 divided by 16 multiply 81 divided by 25 divided by 32 divided by 343. And after division we will get, like, if I'm going to divide, this will become 2 and this will become 3 and this would become my, sorry, it's 243. I made it wrong. It's 243. It's 243 and this value become 81 and 81 divided by this. So we will get our answer as log 2. In this we discuss here one property, here is two property, and here is our third property. So let's take another numerical. Log is an important topic from exam point of view. Like, if we have to make our question hard, we can insert a log value. Suppose I am having log 10 3 plus log 10 4x plus 1 is equals to log 10 x plus 1 plus 1, and we have to find x. So in this case what we'll do, like, we are having here 10 as base, here 10 as base, here 10 as base, and we are here as 1. So what we do, like, we discuss this property. So here we can take it as here to convert this one into log form. So what we are having, log 10 plus this value is equals to log, I'm going to rub this part, log 10 x plus 1 plus log 10 10. When base are same, these value would multiply these values. So what we get, like, log 10 3 4x plus 1, and we are having log 10 x plus 1 into 10. This is my another property. So when here we can conclude, like, 3 4x plus 1 10 x plus 1. So what we get, 12x plus 3 is equals to 10x plus 10. So here this and this, so we will get 2x is equal to 7 and x as 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is my final answer. In this we discuss this property, we discuss multiply property, and it is kind of a property, like, you can use it in various questions. So let's discuss one more numeric, 1 to 2 numerical. It is also an important question. Like, we are having log a bc plus 1. Here a is base and bc is our upper value, and we are having here b ac plus 1, and we are having as a log c ab plus 1. So how to solve it? Our main focus would be, here is 1 and here is a and here is 1. Convert this one into, like, log a form, and here 1 into b form, and here 1 into c form. So what we do, like, log a bc plus log a by a, which is equals to 1. And what we do in this case, log b this and log b by b, which is equals to 1 also, and in this case also log c ab we can write it as log c by c. When the base are same, we use multiplied property like log a abc plus log b abc plus log c abc. Look at this. Here are this portion is same in 3 values. So our next step would be reverse this value, which is our property, like reverse the base. Like we discussed log ax, we can write it as log xa. The reverse of this property is this. So we are going to do this operation to this, like it's log a b c a plus log a b c b plus log c a b c c. When base are same, using multiply property. So what we get here, log ABC and ABC. As we know, main property, when log a base a to the a is what we get 1. This is our property, like log a is this. This is my property. So by this we will get our answer as 1. It is my final answer. So that's all about the basic logarithm and the related numerical based on the properties. In our next lecture we discuss various different numerical related to logarithm. For more updates, subscribe our channel.